In the eastern part of the South American continent lies the fifth largest and the fifth most populous country in the world, Brazil, where the famous Ghost Road, BR-319, is situated. Stretching over 918 kilometers across that part of the world, this highway connects the city of Manaus to the rest of Brazil and transects some of the Earth's richest and least spoiled tracts of rainforest, the Amazon jungle. Originally inaugurated in March 1976 during Brazil's military regime, the road fell into disrepair by the late 1980s due to extreme weather conditions, a lack of adequate traffic to justify the high cost of maintenance, and the challenging terrain of the Amazon. What was meant to be a vital connection became a broken path, swallowed by the forest. For over 50 years, the BR-319 remained largely unpaved and impassable during the rainy season, cutting off Manaus from the rest of Brazil by road. However, after several years of disappointing discussions, environmental assessments, and political haggling, Brazil's president green-lighted the last 405-kilometer arc phase, dubbed the final phase of this road. But have you ever wondered how a monumental project in such a country could take over half a century to finally be approved? The highway project was originally a key part of a plan by the country's military dictatorship to develop the wild area and integrate it with the rest of the country. It was officially opened in 1976, but poor maintenance led to its abandonment by 1988. Since then, the road has been only partially usable. Amazonas road network connecting to BR-319 includes federal highways BR-174, BR-230, and state highways AM-254 and AM-354. But BR-319 is the only road connecting the states of Amazonas and Roraima to the rest of Brazil. It is a federal diagonal highway starting from the city of Manaus, the capital of Amazonas, and ending in Porto Velho, the capital of Rondônia. Starting from Manaus, the road is in good condition, but from the Tupana River in the central part of the highway, traffic becomes difficult, making the BR-319 impassable for around 6 months a year, when the rainy season turns the dirt track to mud. BR-319 highway serves an unguarded gateway to illicit side roads in areas with high density of indigenous territories, legally designated reserves, and protected conservation areas. The importance of the highway has increased with the droughts in the Amazon regions, which have left rivers such as the Madeira unnavigable for part of the year. Over the years, all environmental licenses have been denied, and it's the only major infrastructure project in the country that does not have any technical, economic, and environmental feasibility. However, there are statements saying that the road can be recovered with sustainability, for instance, by building underground wildlife crossings and green bridges for fauna. The currently proposed Reconstruction of BR-319, which would build a new paved road atop the old dirt roadbed, is certainly among the most consequential decisions facing Brazil today. During the reconstruction of the final part of the highway, at least 2 bridges would need to be repaired, and several new bridges constructed. One of these bridges is the bridge over the Jordão River to the junction with the BR-230, the Trans-Amazonica Highway. Because of the wet season in the region, the road will be constructed at an elevated level. In some locations, the road will be as high as 25 meters above the ground to avoid flooding from the many floods that occur. The pavement material to be used should also be able to cater to the heat, humidity, and rough traffic from the huge trucks. Additionally, to ensure durability, erosion control measures will be necessary. The drainage system may also involve construction of culverts, retaining walls, and ditches. This will be essential to prevent flooding and erosion. The construction crew will also require heavy-duty machinery like excavators and bulldozers. The equipment will be used to clear the terrain and prepare the roadbed. 3/4 of the soil in the Amazon is a clay-like laterite soil that is reddish or yellowish. Laterite soils tend to expand and contract significantly with changes in moisture content. This can cause the road surface to crack, heave, or subside, leading to unevenness and structural damage. This means when building the BR-319, a thick base to provide a more stable foundation will be required. Using geotextiles will also help reinforce the subgrade as well as provide additional strength and stability to the road. The BR-319 is a massive undertaking, requiring substantial financial resources. Brazil's transport ministry had plans to bid for money from the Amazon Fund. However, the Western donors to the Amazon Fund have warned against the Brazilian government's plans to use it to pave a major road in the rainforest. So far, the lower house of Brazil's Congress has approved a bill to allow conservation funds for the highway pavement. Last December, the lower house of Brazil's Congress passed BR-319, permitting the highway project to be financed by conservation money donated to Brazil. The bill also includes the $1.2 billion Amazon Fund, which supporters in the United States and Europe finance. The bill has not yet passed. BR-319 highway is a very significant element in Brazil. It plays a crucial role in the economic and political development of the country. This is not only a road, but a very important communication artery for the city of Manaus, with a population of more than 2 million people, as well as for hundreds of other settlements. It will enable agribusiness expansion into new territories, including activities such as cattle farming, soybean and palm oil cultivation, the expansion of monoculture for large-scale biofuel production, as well as meeting the needs for fossil fuel companies, hydroelectric dams, mining operations, and other industries. For many years, goods and services were limited to the slow-moving rivers or expensive air transport. The extension of the road through the paving of the BR-319 is regarded as essential for the reduction of transport costs, the growth of the regional economy, and the increase in accessibility to education, healthcare, and infrastructural facilities. Despite the advantages that the completion of the final section of the highway will bring, more and more people are describing this project as the beginning of the end for Brazil's Amazon forest. Notably, the approval of the BR-319 was made despite fierce outcry from environmental stakeholders who have expressed their concern regarding the consequences this road will have on the Amazon jungle, ranging from deforestation to general habitat degradation. A study led by the Federal University of Minas Gerais previously estimated that the project would result in a 5-fold rise in clearing by 2030, the equivalent of an area larger than the U.S. state of Florida. Additionally, it is said that the project is a threat to 63 indigenous lands and 18,000 indigenous peoples. It will affect approximately 320,000 individuals in 9 municipalities. Environmental experts have also expressed concern that paving the road would allow illegal loggers and land grabbers to more easily access remote and relatively untouched areas of the forest. Other roads connected to the Ghost Highway, like AM-366 and AM-343, could lead to severe deforestation. These highways would open up the untouched Trans-Purus rainforest area west of BR-319 to destruction. The Trans-Purus region is critical to the continued supply of water to Brazil's agricultural areas and to the country's largest city, Sao Paulo. Moreover, the vast forest area to the west of BR-319 is critical to the future of global warming. BR-319 highway cuts through one of the most preserved blocks of the forest, where it contains an enormous stock of carbon. This carbon is at risk of being emitted into the atmosphere either by direct deforestation and degradation from logging, or from tree mortality, from droughts and forest fires resulting from continued global warming. The remaining forest in the southeastern portion of Brazilian Amazonia is already in a likely irreversible decline due to climate change and the fragmentation of the forest by the advance of deforestation. Additionally, the state of Roraima is already linked to Manaus by the BR-174 highway and would likely see an influx of migrants from Brazil's arc of deforestation in southern Amazonia through BR-319. Roraima has a reputation for being the Amazonian state with the weakest environmental regulations, where key political figures openly support illegal gold miners encroaching on the Yanomami indigenous land. The future of the Amazon rainforest hangs in the balance. The BR-319 project, while offering potential economic benefits, also poses significant risks to this precious ecosystem and its inhabitants. We cannot afford to ignore these risks. It is time to demand a more sustainable and responsible approach to the development. If you enjoyed this video, share your thoughts in the comments section below. Feel free to like it and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.